Intel is the silent powerhouse behind most of our computers, quietly shaping the way we live, work, and connect every single day. The company's engineers design the microprocessors that run everything from our everyday laptops to the massive servers powering the world's largest websites and cloud services. For decades, Intel's chips have been the digital brains of modern life, making the company a cornerstone of the tech world. Whether you're streaming a movie, sending an email, or running a business, chances are, Intel is working behind the scenes. Its iconic Intel Inside campaign made the brand a household name, even though it sells components, not finished products. That little sticker became a symbol of quality and innovation for millions. Over time, Intel expanded far beyond PCs, moving into data centers, the cloud, and the rapidly growing Internet of Things. This shift has only deepened its influence on our digital world, touching everything from smart homes to global communications. But the tech landscape is shifting fast, with new challenges and opportunities emerging almost daily. Rivals like AMD and Nvidia are challenging Intel's dominance, especially in the booming fields of artificial intelligence and specialized chips designed for unique tasks. This fierce competition has forced Intel to rethink its strategy, invest in new technologies, and focus on areas where it can truly lead in the future. Now, in December 2025, Intel stands at a crossroads, making bold moves to secure its place in a rapidly evolving industry. The decisions it makes today will echo for years to come. One pivotal decision centers on its networking and edge group, a lesser-known but crucial part of its business that could define Intel's next chapter. What Intel does with this group will shape its future in the age of AI, edge computing, and a world where everything is connected. Let's dive into why this matters, and how Intel's next moves could impact the technology that powers our lives. The Networking and Edge Group, or NEX, is Intel's specialized team dedicated to the technology that connects devices and moves data at lightning speed. In a world where everything is becoming more connected, NEX is the force making sure our digital lives run smoothly, whether we're streaming a movie, making a video call, or powering a smart city. If Intel's processors are the brains of modern technology, NEX is the nervous system, building the hardware and software that enable 5G networks, advanced data centers, and edge computing. Their work ensures that data can travel quickly and securely, from the cloud all the way to your device, no matter where you are. NEX's networking technology powers the backbone of the Internet and mobile networks, helping telecom giants like Verizon and AT&T manage massive data flows every second. Their innovations keep us connected, even as the demand for data skyrockets with every new device and app. Edge computing, a newer and rapidly growing focus, means processing data closer to where it's generated, crucial for things like self-driving cars, smart factories, and industrial IoT. By reducing the distance data has to travel, NEX helps enable real-time decisions and automation, making futuristic tech a reality. As AI, cloud gaming, and the Internet of Things explode in popularity, NEX's role in managing and moving data has become more vital than ever. From immersive gaming experiences to smart homes that learn your habits, NEX is behind the scenes, making sure everything works seamlessly. Without NEX, futuristic tech like autonomous vehicles, real-time smart manufacturing, and instant machine-to-machine communication simply wouldn't be possible. Their solutions are the foundation for the next wave of innovation. The group's advanced silicon and software enable instant, localized intelligence, making it a key, if often overlooked, part of Intel's portfolio. Their expertise bridges the gap between raw computing power and the real-world applications that depend on it. In today's hyper-connected world, moving and processing data efficiently is just as important as raw computing power. NEX is constantly innovating to keep up with the ever-growing demand for speed, security, and reliability. NEX ensures the digital highways stay clear, delivering information exactly where and when it's needed. They're the invisible force keeping our digital infrastructure running smoothly, 24/7. That's why this group is at the heart of Intel's next chapter, driving the company's vision for a more connected, intelligent future. But recently, its future at Intel was in question, a surprising twist for a group so essential to the company's ambitions and the world's digital transformation. Despite NEX's importance, Intel considered selling it in mid-2025 as part of a major strategic review led by CEO Lip-Bu Tan. Intel's financials were under pressure, and the company needed cash to fund new factories and catch up to competitors. Selling non-core assets like NEX seemed like a logical way to raise money quickly. Talks with companies like Ericsson suggested a sale was seriously on the table. The idea: focus on Intel's core chip business and shed units that weren't central to its mission. But NEX was valuable, generating revenue and offering strategic advantages in networking and edge computing. The leadership faced a tough choice: take a quick financial win or hold on to a unit that could be key to future growth. The decision would shape Intel's ability to compete in AI, data centers, and beyond. For months, the fate of NEX hung in the balance. Then, everything changed. In the summer of 2025, Intel's fortunes shifted dramatically thanks to a wave of new investments. The U.S. government led the way, investing $8.9 billion for a 10% stake to secure domestic chip manufacturing. Nvidia, a fierce rival but also a customer, invested $5 billion, signaling the importance of Intel's manufacturing capabilities. SoftBank added another $2 billion, showing confidence in Intel's turnaround. Altogether, Intel raised nearly $16 billion, easing financial pressures and reducing the need to sell off assets like NEX. CFO Dave Zinsner confirmed the company's cash position was now much stronger. With billions in the bank, Intel could rethink its strategy, not just for survival, but for long-term growth. Suddenly, selling NEX was no longer a necessity. With new financial strength, Intel's leadership reconsidered the plan to sell NEX. On December 3, 2025, they announced NEX would stay, a decision rooted in the power of integration. By keeping NEX, Intel can design processors and networking tech to work seamlessly together, creating unique, high-performance solutions. This integration is crucial for customers running massive data centers or deploying AI at scale. Owning both the brains and the nervous system lets Intel deliver complete platforms, not just parts. NEX is now central to Intel's growth in AI, data centers, and edge computing, the industries shaping the future. Instead of divesting, Intel will invest more in NEX, making it a strategic pillar. The company believes the future belongs to integrated systems, not isolated components. By holding on to NEX, Intel is betting on holistic solutions that outpace the competition. This move marks a major pivot in Intel's strategy. The question now: can Intel execute on this vision? Keeping NEX signals Intel's ambition to lead in AI and data centers, two of the fastest-growing and most transformative tech markets in the world today. As digital transformation accelerates, the demand for smarter, faster, and more efficient infrastructure is skyrocketing. AI demands massive data movement and processing power, and NEX's advanced networking technology is key to making it all work efficiently. These networks are the backbone that allow data to flow seamlessly between devices, servers, and the cloud, enabling real-time insights and decision-making. By integrating NEX with its cutting-edge AI accelerators, Intel can offer platforms optimized for both speed and energy efficiency. This means organizations can handle more complex workloads, reduce latency, and lower their energy costs, all while scaling up their AI capabilities. Major cloud providers like Amazon, Microsoft, and Google rely on these kinds of solutions to run their vast, global data centers. These partnerships highlight the trust and reliance the industry places on Intel's technology to power the digital services billions use every day. As intelligence moves to the edge, think smart factories, autonomous vehicles, and AI-powered retail, integrated platforms become even more critical. The ability to process data closer to where it's generated unlocks new possibilities for automation, safety, and customer experience. Intel's ability to deliver a full-stack solution, from hardware to software, simplifies deployment and boosts performance for customers. This end-to-end approach helps businesses innovate faster and stay ahead in a rapidly changing landscape. This approach gives Intel a competitive edge as rivals also race to build comprehensive ecosystems. The battle for leadership in AI and data centers is fierce, and every advantage counts. The decision to keep NEX is both a defensive and offensive play, protecting Intel's core business while opening new growth opportunities. It's a strategic move designed to secure Intel's future in a rapidly evolving industry. Now, Intel must prove it can turn this ambitious strategy into real-world results, delivering value for customers and shareholders alike. The future of AI and data centers may depend on it. and the world will be watching to see if Intel can deliver on its bold new vision. Amid these strategic shifts, a major leadership change added uncertainty. In November 2025, Sachin Kadi, head of Nex and Intel's chief technology and AI officer, left for OpenAI. His exit fueled speculation that a sale was imminent, as leaders often depart before big divestments. But Kadi's departure may have prompted Intel's top brass to take a fresh look at Nex's value. Sometimes, new leadership sparks a strategic reset. With Kadi gone, Intel must find someone to drive the renewed vision for Nex. The stakes for the next leader are higher than ever. When Intel announced it would keep Nex, Wall Street barely reacted. The stock dipped just 0.3% after hours, hardly a dramatic move for such a big decision. Investors seem to see both sides. Selling Nex would bring cash, but keeping it offers long-term strategic value. The summer's big investments had already reassured the market about Intel's finances. Now, investors are waiting to see if Intel can deliver on its integration strategy. The real test will be whether this move leads to new products, growth, and profits. For now, Wall Street is watching from the sidelines. The next chapter depends on execution. By keeping Nex, Intel is betting on the power of integration to win the next decade. The company is shifting from selling just components to offering unified platforms for AI, data centers, and the edge. Success will depend on Intel's ability to weave Nex's technology into its core products and outpace fierce rivals like Nvidia and AMD. The challenge is huge, but so is the opportunity. If Intel can deliver, it will cement its role as a foundational pillar of the digital world. The market is waiting for proof, but the strategy is bold. The future of Intel and the tech industry may hinge on this integrated vision. Now, it's all about execution.